I have a lot of respect from Warren Buffett, when well-known investor and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, so I was a little surprised when he announced that cryptocurrencies are like rat poison. In fact, he said Bitcoin is like rat poison squared. His remarks immediately knocked 6% of the value of Bitcoin, followed by a twofold of another 2% next day. That's an example of an influencer. But what did Buffett even mean by the rat poison remark? It doesn't seem to make much sense on the basis that most of us regard rats as a bad thing, and therefore rat poison should be a good thing as it removes the rat. Somehow I don't think he would thought that through. 4 years ago he characterized Bitcoin as a mirage, although that particular cryptocurrency has actually done really rather well and certainly better than Buffett's own Berkshire stock. So, what's going on when an investor with a proven track record doesn't get what's happening with crypto? We are living through a global fintech revolution where digital transactions are now the norm, and cryptocurrencies offer the next logical step for a host of users. Yes, we are all heard the horror stories about money laundering and use of crypto by organized crime, but that simply argues for stronger regulation and a straightening out of the way the world uses crypto. And already on the side of the Angles, the ICF Church in Zurich is accepting crypto donations, and the BitHop Foundation in Bulgaria uses only crypto to finance its work. NGOs and the United Nations are looking seriously at a time in the very near future when crypto will be the nature route, especially in developing countries where microfinancing projects can benefit huge from the security of blockchain-enabled solutions. So, what's with the rat poison, Mr. Buffett? Perhaps we are genuinely seeing a person out of his time and out of his depth. His history is full of brilliant analyses which turn around and beat the expert, making a prediction usually about 5 minutes after they would made it. There is not the slightest indication that nuclear energy will ever be obtainable. It would mean that the atom would have to be shattered at will. Those were the words of Albert Einstein in 1932. Or how about the famous Western Union internal memo from 1876? This telephone has too many shortcomings to be seriously considered as a means of communication. This device is inherently of no value to us. And my favorite, I think there is a world market for maybe 5 computers, as reported by Thomas Watson, chairman of IBM in 1943. So my point is that we can all get it wrong, and it's my firm belief that in this instance Mr. Warren Buffett's analysis is well out of line. But then what do I know? I'm just an expert in ICO marketing and cryptocurrencies.